Hello there YouTube, my name's Callum and welcome to my channel. This is CGS Reptiles and Aquatics, and as always, if you wouldn't mind, just going below the video before we start and clicking that like button. Leave any comments you'd like, any helpful comments or anything like that, I greatly appreciate. And also, if you'd like to subscribe, I'm going to try and produce more and more videos more frequently, and if you'd like to subscribe, that would be brilliant. Right, so today we're going to be talking about this small tank here. Now this is my, you could say, accidental low tech or no tech, however you'd like to phrase it, low tech tank. And as you can see, it does look a bit dirty and murky, but I can assure you that all the shrimps, all the fish, all the Corydoras, and there's also an Otocinclus in there, they're all perfectly happy, getting along great, no diseases, no problems or anything like that. And this tank happened to come across because I wanted to set up a shrimp tank, Neocardinia shrimp tank, for some blue velvet shrimp, I believe it was. So I set the tank up, got it all nice and planted, fully established, and then introduced some Otocinclus and some blue velvet shrimp. They were doing great, and then I had to move house and things like that. And moving into my new house, I wasn't sure if I was able to have any pets. So this tank got left at my mother's house, and it was just left to its own devices. I occasionally, every few weeks, went and did maybe like a 20% RO water change, and for about a year, maybe a year and a half, it was just left to its own devices. So all the plants, as you can see, they've all gone crazy, which is brilliant, and they're all fully thriving. There's a humongous Anubias in there. If you just want to look over the top, humongous Anubias in there, and also there are Java ferns and a few others that I'm not entirely sure what species of plant they are, but they're all fully thriving. Everything's doing great. There's a massive piece of bogwood in there, which is probably contributing to the colour of the water, making it look a bit dirty and murky. It's all the tannins and everything seeping out the water. But I just wanted to share this tank to show you that you don't have to have loads of filtration. As long as you can get that tank all set up natural, the tank will pretty much look after itself. I mean, I've lost a few of the Amano shrimp, but Amano shrimp can be quite a temperamental species and sometimes can be hardy, but for the most part I find they're not really strong and hardy fish. As you can see, it looks like I've got a filter in there, but in actual fact that is just to circulate the water. That is a small internal fluid valve filter. When I first started the tank, I did have a sponge filter in there in the far corner, just down here. You probably can only just see that. That was running with a bubbler, and the bubbler failed on me, so because I couldn't really do much with the tank, like I said, because it wasn't at my house. I just sort of took that out and was hoping that the amount of plants in there would look after the tank, and thankfully, as you can see, they have. Everything in there is doing great, and also the filter was getting clogged quite a lot because I think because of the breaking down of the wood and things like that, it was tending to clog the filter up. So I just decided to just take the sponges out and use that as a circulating pump. I was going to take the sponge out of the bubble filter at the far corner, but I noticed that the plants are growing that well and the Anubias is getting that big that its root system has actually grown through the sponge, which is pretty amazing, I find. So I've just left it all as it is, and as you can see, everything's doing great. There is a little bit of algae on the front, but I don't mind. I mean, it's a fully naturalistic tank. Everything's growing through. I mean, there's even a few snails and things like that in there, and it's all seeming to do great. So I just wanted to share this video to show you that you don't have to have all the fancy stuff, you don't have to have everything like that. All you need is some basic lighting, and you can just pretty much leave the tank, as long as it hasn't got too much of a bio load of a lot of fish and everything like that. You can leave the tank to its own devices, and it will just be okay. And like I say, you got the little Amano shrimp, and it's all doing great. So yeah, thank you very much for watching.